So I was thinking to myself, what kind of custom run do we want to do? I wanted to do Cruci 20, and something that I'd never done before. Ooh, greed or refresh perspective. I think I'll take the greed because I can afford to. I wanted to try starting off with all common healing passives. Now, exactly where I'm going to take this, I feel like there are a few directions. One thing I could do is I say, let's see how far we can get with starting with all of these common healing passives, and basically, no rules barred. I can pick up anything to try and win the match. Alternatively, what I might try doing at least for a bit, see until I see how it goes properly, is I might say, all right, I've got all common healing passives. I'm not allowed to pick up any other healing passives. And I think that might go decently, but we'll have to see because it could still be very dangerous, and stuff like popping corn, the slimy salve, they're like incredibly good passives that would be incredibly nice to pick up. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of question marks, and maybe I do that. I don't know, probably stick left and then pray I get a Belectrum. This could be a fun Belectrum match. Was thinking about that. Oh, nice, we have healing. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's just going to be so nice actually having healing. Okay, might not be a Belectrum match, but instead, what if it's an Ouroboros match? Because now if I get a Belectrum, it's way better. Like, so much better. Okay. Yep, so Cookie could do some absolutely massive things, but it is very reliant on the passives we get. Peglin's Hat, I would hope that it does a lot, but realistically it's not going to be doing the most because I'm going to need to collect cash for it. Word on Stake. It's very easy to build the comp around Word on Stake. I'm considering it. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. I don't believe I missed any other healing passives. I could very easily be mistaken though. What the hell? That was just an absolutely perfect shot. Literally nothing more I could have asked for. I'm not going to complain, but it's interesting. Because I wasn't really doing the best job of aiming for that, to be honest. Yep. This is the kind of reason why it's just nice to have healing, because otherwise, on maps like these, you know, the fact that we took an Ouroboros and it's still level 1 would be infinitely more punishing. Oh, damn. Wrong way. Still, we are losing a very impressive amount of health, aren't we? It's basically all going to be reclaimed. Oh, I heal 6 per reload, that's so nice. God, I actually love the new Ouroboros change. It's so massive. Yeah, this could just be an Echo run. I think I'll keep my options open still, but Echo was pretty interesting there. Main reason why I didn't take it. Oh yeah, so here's the big considering point. What boss are we fighting? Healing is pretty good against them. What do we want to say? I feel like this is going pretty well. I really wish I didn't get this decision this early on. I think I might delay it because I don't want to make the decision now. I feel like the healing we've got is really good, but yeah, sure. Obviously, Slimy Salve is like infinitely better there, but let's just roll with that. See what we can do. Nice 55 gold for an orb. That's literally exactly what I was asking for. Although 11 damage for 58 gold, it's also mighty tempting. Okay. I don't really have the damage for this, but let's try it. Maybe I'll only upgrade it to level 2 for now. So once you get to level 3, you're starting to destroy a ton of pegs. They're both very interesting. I think it's Primary Frost. It's helpful against this boss as well, especially since they're affected by Crucible 20. Okay, I mean, look, I'm just going to take the good passive. Imagine. I got one. Miss Circle for the Lectrum is actually pretty decent. Miss Circle for Ouroboros is also not bad. Seems like I'm missing the store unless I can get exactly 30 cash to remove an Ouroboros, which I'm not even sure if I do. Let's try and hit some bombs, see? That was a complete failure. I think I meant to discard here, but I'm not going to. I just want to shoot the Belectrum as many times as possible is the thing. Good stuff. Yeah, unfortunately he's like literally already escaped. That's just a thing. Oh. Nice. Great stuff. At least I get a whole bunch more cash from that, right? Okay, not much too. I think I'll definitely just... I mean, look, how much do I care about remove? Remove on the Ouroboros? I feel like that's a path to death if I don't get that Belectrum upgraded, so I'll just not do that. I will stick with that. Oh, is it a 0-0? It's funny. The fact that we have damage for it then is so helpful. Okay. Oh yeah, let's not aim at the crit, huh? It's a 0-0. Honestly, destroying pegs on this map is actually kind of handy. This lets me get to my bombs really easily. And look at how well that worked out, eh? Nice! This +1 starting the circle is doing a whole lot more than I expected, to be honest. I was not expecting that much out of it whatsoever. Oh, damn. Alchemist Cookbook doing some work there. Let me shoot the funnel. I should have shot a real shot, but it's whatever. Nice, we've literally already back to full health. Okay. I lose some health. Okay, I lose some more health, but then I'll just get the kill instead of losing more health. 49 cash and staring at Restore. Restore is so tempting. It's not that necessary, but it's so tempting. I think I just buy it. It's a kind of a tough cool god. I don't want to fight a Minotaur. I really don't want to fight a Minotaur. If you fight a Minotaur, we should be upgrading the Ouroboros, but I'm not going to fight a Minotaur. Everything's going to be fine. I think the Ouroboros is a really good idea. What do we want? I don't know. Election level 3 is tempting. I'll delay it. It's fine to delay it. Effectively at full health. Good, it wasn't Minotaur. Literally anything but Minotaur and we were pretty fine. Like, this is obviously, like, probably not the best, but way more fine than Minotaur. Because we have pretty decent AoE and very mediocre constant damage. And Minotaur does not care about your AoE, and only cares about your constant damage, of which we are lacking. I don't really need to shoot the Restore, but obviously I will because it's actually like the highest damage over my deck by way more than I would like it to be. Getting a lot of Primal Frost hits, that's nice. Yeah, that's the thing about Electrum. The upgrade on it is going to be totally fine because we can just hit bombs. That's going to work out just fine. Definitely going to get some more max health, and it's worth spending 10 cash here. Alright. Some interesting choices here. Oh, that is so tempting. My deck is so small. Yeah, let's just roll with that. Alright, let's reclaim some health. Good stuff. 4 max health per fight is very real. I'm not shooting that. Realistically, I'm just getting rid of the Ouroboros. Now that I persist, I can certainly get rid of the Ouroboros. It's just totally fine. Wow, this is just such a good orb I'm shooting, isn't it? Just you wait till I shoot my greed orb. Perfect. I can stop piercing all the enemies, that's why I had to end that last shot. So I want to do my cash greed shot, and that did not do a very good job of doing what I wanted it to do. So I persist, so Restorbs are like infinitely better now. Unfortunately no upgrades just yet, but hopefully this fight will grant them to me. I'm just gonna shoot this once. Don't need to shoot it more than once. Not a prime, but with the second one he's a prime. So let's get a good shot, eh? Oh, close. Very close. Does kind of lead me in that direction, doesn't it? Cool stuff. I guess I will be shooting this Ouroboros. Like, yeah, I'm removing the Ouroboros from my deck. It's not that bad of an idea to just keep it around. I don't think I will. So I think because we have all of the common healing passives, I think we can actually outpace Betsy. A bit. I don't care, let's just drop that. Very cool. That's a lot of bombs. Let's just shoot another Electrum because we can. Sounds like an amazing idea. Oh wow, that was technically not actually that bad, you know? Technically not that bad. I'll shoot this just because I want one, preferably 2 Vine Pops there. Alrighty. Oh, so close. Am I just finishing out this Orbs? Like spending all of the charges? Sure. I can afford to do that, I think. Damn, I got the shot I was asking for, but apparently it wasn't as interesting as I was hoping. Neither was that. Oh well. Whoa! That's not ideal. Luckily, this is. It's just a pretty solid shot here. I am kind of losing all my This is funny, I'm losing my pegs faster to coins than I am to bombs. Both of which are draining my pegs very fast though. Luckily, not as fast as we're draining his health. We're draining it at a rapid enough rate that we will still achieve victory. It's just, there's not much left on this map, eh? And yet there are still some coin pegs left. Who am I? Gotta collect these last coin pegs, eh? Exactly what I was thinking. They all got caught the same way. Let's discard this. Okay. Let's stop playing around then. Boom. Cool. Holy. Okay, that much cash after that one combat is ridiculous. Spend 35 cash for 4 max HP. It's likely going to be 4 max HP, but yeah. So this is actually kind of tough. Unpretentious is like super tempting. However, there's a leaf. So I think I just take leaf. Chances are I'm probably going to some elites. Although I have a really bad matchup into hand. So it might not be the best idea. Either way, that's exceptionally good healing. I should have enough cash for at least single store. Maybe if not double store. Man, these restores are going to be so good, aren't they? Actually, just nuts. Really handy. And when you've got insane amounts of healing, collecting tons of max health is a pretty amazing idea. And luckily we have one of the best ways to do so. If not the best, actually. I would happily say this is the best. Please don't have pierce, thank you. I kind of need to end this shot. Just, yeah, like that. That works. Yeah, I just want this next shot to be able to get me at least a decent chunk of cash because I want to be able to fund the stores. And it looks like it does. No, thank you. I want the remove, and there are probably a whole bunch of passives that I'm going to be wanting as well. I'll shoot this just because. There's no real good reason to do it. Oh no, actually it's right. So I just needed the Ouroboros out of the way, so I had to shoot it. Yep, just excessive amounts of healing, which is, ironically enough, what you want. I believe that we're versing a boss which is quite fine for us. It's not Demon Wall, which is exactly what we're after. Nice. Too many bombs still as well, which is exactly what I'm after. 194 cash, sign me up. Good stuff. Still got some more time to collect some more cash as well. Not fully relying on this stuff. I love how much damage they're dealing to me. And yet it just kinda doesn't matter. Like, I just get a... Okay, that was not a good shot. It's not like he gets a turn there. Very medium. Wow, I'm down to half health. Spooky. Incredibly spooky. Alright, what we got for this question mark? Nice 2 whole health. Super Boots is hard carrying us. Oh, free passive? Oh, baby. The chance that we get that proc is not zero. I might not get any max HP this fight. Which is fine, as long as I collect a whole bunch of cash, I'm very happy. That looks like I've done a decent job of collecting some cash so far. Oh, I have Crucible level 18 activated actually. It's a lot less cash than it looks like. It's unfortunate, but still fine for the most part. Oh, look at these incredible back-to-back shots. Truly just what you aspire your shots to be. Yeah, probably can't do second store. I forgot the Cruci 18 was active. Cruci 18 is not as big of a deal as Cruci 8, but still a reasonably big deal. Okay. They just keep jumping at you. Right, let's wipe them out, and then let's do that. Perfect. 300 cash. Man, I love Electrum's cash gen. I'm actually really happy though, because I've wanted to do another Electrum run for a while. It's been way too long. And, well, this is definitely a great showcase of it because I'm being given the free room to do stuff. Molten Gold just because effectively 10 more cash per combat sounds not bad. 1 whole bomb. Amazing. So. Sure. The remove is incredible there, the rest of the stuff doesn't really matter. Tactical Treat might matter a lot later down the line. Short Fuse technically is finishing out the combats a bit faster, so maybe I didn't want to pick it up. Am I going to have a scaling issue against this boss? Potentially. I'm considering going to the sword just to try and find a refresher course, because if we find that, that should solve the scaling issue. Sash pot. Just trying to consider a lot here. I really do think I need scaling, don't I? Alright, let's time this correctly. I believe we want to aim onto the second peg. That was a mild shot. Not that good. I believe aiming onto the second peg was correct. I just didn't really properly fulfill that there. Yet again, another shot. I'm not used to the momentum drop-off that the Electrum has immediately after it hits, apparently. Just kind of throwing off my shots. Because it drops straight down. Which is something I guess I'm not used to. Because, like I said, I just don't use Electrum that often. Usually the timing just does not line up, like I'm just before a store and I very much need that cash. Or alternatively, I just don't have the support system for a 0-0 orb, because, yeah, Electrum would be much nicer if it wasn't a 0-0. The fact that it's a 0-0 does limit its possibilities, but it's still able to do a whole lot. It's a very fun orb, and it's a very decent orb when you can set it up correctly. Unfortunately, that requires you setting it up correctly, which can be on the tougher side. We're just sitting at 131 max HP. It does make me consider that perhaps we might not need the scaling factor that I was talking about. Because that's a whole lot. Cool stuff, 179 cash. I'm liking this strategy of trying to find a refresher course more and more. It just seems like a pretty good idea, doesn't it? Reduce, refuse, recycle, navigation, inflation, both are tempting, but I'll just take reduce because the chance that I have bombs on the map post-combat, pretty high. I think I'm fine to go either way. I have a really bad matchup into Demon Wall. How horrendous is it? It's Demon Hand. It's really bad. Oh, is it? It's really bad. But also it's a lot of cash. Consider that. Every single other person, Resistance Knight's kind of not... Yeah. I just have a pretty bad matchup into a lot of elites. There's an elite both ways. If I wanted to consider that, I should have done something about it earlier. Okay. Right. This is going to make the boss fight a whole lot less manageable. This is rough. Very rough. I definitely want these Restore dealing a lot of damage, because they're the only orbs in my deck that can actually deal damage. Collect myself a 30% damage boost? Okay, no, I don't. A 0-0 is nice and all, but unfortunately that's basically just bomb damage. It's not going to achieve much more. What can you do? You can hit a crit, can't you? Yeah, I'd rather you wouldn't hit a crit, so unfortunately I will shoot it like that. Which does hit a crit, but 300 damage worth of bombs. And a pretty equivalent amount of peg removals. Ugh. Spooky. He's getting closer and closer. My cash is also creeping up, but unfortunately at what cost? Multiball's nice and all, but when it's destroying your pegs permanently, that's much more dangerous. Boom, boom. Oh my god, I bet she's... That's the best strategy I've ever heard of. Oh, I'm actually Sash Popped next shot unless I do this, in which case this... Oh, that was Sash Popped, I see. Yeah, I'm not a believer, huh? Well, I guess that's that. Wow. That sucks. Oh, I'm not happy with that. Oh, I did not mean to press that button. I guess that means I'll go onto this screen. Yeah, I knew I was really bad into Demon Wall. Unfortunately, both of my passes there had an elite, and I kind of realized it was slightly too late. Was there anything I could do to actually make sure that I killed him? Unpretentious Amulet, I guess? But, like, even then I still have to work for an Unpretentious Amulet, and I'm losing the 30% damage boost I get from Exploitable. It's not as good as it sounds. Man, that store was just nothing. Like, one Refresher course in that store, one, like... I guess there weren't as many passes. One, like, Round Guard, actually. Okay, maybe there was a bit more than I'm considering. Yeah, I feel like there were some very, very decent things I could have found. That's really unfortunate, honestly. Yeah, so as it turns out, when you start off with all common healing passes, it does not guarantee you a win. If you're going to troll and do like the Electrum stuff, which, oh my god, this deck. This is the greediest deck in existence. It's not a surprise I managed to lose this, right? Like, if I picked up the Echo, if I picked up the Rubble, like, this would have just been a win. Like, simply. Rubble, yeah, no, Rubble would have easily smacked me, like, especially with the Alchemist Cloakwork. So, like, yeah, I could have won this run. Let's be honest. This kind of stuff is way more fun. I probably should have just picked up a Rubble. Realistically, if I see a level 3 Rubble for 45 cash, and I still have to fight one elite. Okay, we've got Shield Mage. Shield Mage, I think I'm pretty fine with Shield Mage. This deck can just beat Shield Mage. 200 600 is perfect into 200 600. Um, Resistance Knight is kind of icky. That's it's a bit rough, but I also don't deal damage. So I would kind of eventually kill him with bomb damage, but it would be a very, very messy fight. And then Demon Hand. And Demon Hand is just definitely was always going to be a miserable time for this deck that I probably should have set up for it. What kind of scaling do I see? I probably saw one ballad. I don't recall seeing any ballads, but I probably saw one ballad because it's a very, very common orb to find. Yeah, okay. I was really looking forward to finding some Leaf Thresh for later Hyrule as well, but I really didn't manage to do so. I feel like Peglin Tuition kind of just let me down this run. Like, yeah, I got a lot of really cool passives, but if you can't convert those really cool passives into doing really strong things, then suddenly they're looking a whole lot less cool, right? Because, like, yeah, like, look at these two, look at, like, these two. They're both doing really, really cool things, but there's a whole lot of, like, kind of not much. What was the Molten Gold option? Decoy Orb, yeah. Like, sure, Decoy Orb's really nice. It's buying you 2 extra turns. If I had 2 extra turns in that fight, I was still dead. So, 207 exploitable just from the one pass. That's actually that puts into perspective. Eh? It's actually a lot of boosted damage. But yeah, that was a very fun run. I'm happy that I got to use Electrum again, but it's what happens when you use Electrum without good damage boost. Because most of the time I use Electrum, I feel like it's on Spinventa, and Spinventa originality just makes so many orbs so much better.